So leave me a comment. Let me know how she does, everybody. We're going to get started in just a moment. So it usually doesn't do that once I get started and I'm talking. So I'll check in with you to see if it's still kind of getting static there. But the volume good? Yeah. Okay. Volume good over here? Can you hear me over here? Good, good. Hey. Hey, Wally, what day is it? And remember, it's Sunday. Easy like Sunday. Hey, you can take this spot up here if you wanted. It's kind of, in the dirt, but you got a tarp. All right, let's do this, huh? Morning, everybody. Welcome to our Easy Like Sunday morning flow. Perfect weather for it, everybody, in the best yoga studio in the world. You made the right choice to be here. If we haven't met, my name is Steve. I'm guiding us through our Sunday morning. It's yoga. I consider it a breath-based meditation. So you're going to hear me emphasize the breathing among all other things. Let's get started. Let's get started laying down on our backs here with your head towards the ocean. Head towards the ocean. All right. You can have everything outstretched with your toes falling open. You could come to Supta Baddha Konasana if you'd like, and that would be soles of your feet together and your knees open nice and wide. Is it going to bother you if I stand up here? Lay back. No. Thank you. Lay back, close your eyes. And our playlist, the soundtrack, pretty loud today. Take in the sound of the ocean. Feel the perfect temperature of the air here. Now you hear the sound of the ocean, the waves coming in. It's consistent. We kind of want to make our breath sound very much like that. But let's begin together here by just exhaling everything out. Take an inhale through your nose. Awesome. And an exhale through your mouth, empty out. Again, everybody, inhale through your nose. Little bit bigger here. Beautiful. Exhale through your mouth. One more of those. Inhale. And exhale, empty her out. Breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then keeping your lips sealed here, we'll breathe out through our nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Inhale just like that. I want you to breathe in through your nose, and I want you to breathe deeper. And make this breath more expansive than any breath you've taken at least all day. And then keeping your lips sealed, exhale, gently draw your navel up and in, and empty your lungs completely. Beautiful. Can you find a smooth rhythmic pace? Inhale through your nose. Pull this breath all the way into the bottom of your lungs here. This is much different than the breathing we do all day long. And then keeping your lips sealed, exhale through your nose, draw your navel up and in, and push your breath out. So yes, this breath, very different from the breath that we have all day long. All day long, we don't pay any attention to it. It's short, it's choppy. And the result is we have like 70, 80,000 thoughts a day. Well, this breath forces us to focus. So already we're in the process of yoga, and that is slowing our mind down. We're going to do things different in this next hour than we do all day long with the breathing and a lot of things. But thank yourself for being here. Honor what you're feeling. Push yourself a little bit, but honor what you're feeling. And know that by 11 a.m. you'll have done the hardest thing you're going to do all day. You'll have hit the reset button. You'll have cleared the slate. It matters that you chose to be here. And it tells me something really good about you. From here, everybody, we're just going to pull our knees into our chest. So however you need to get there, pull your knees into your chest. And then see if you can lift your head and shoulders up. Grab opposite elbows over your shins. There we go. And then can you touch your forehead? Or at least try to bring your forehead towards your knees. There we go. The deepest breaths we've taken all day, and right here, probably the most sensation we've had all day so far. Give me 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more, everybody. Inhale. Woo! Exhale. Just lay your head and shoulders down. Drop your right arm open. Look to your right. Take an inhale. And exhale. Guide your knees towards your left side body. So easy little twist here. Some spinal mobility. Creating some compression in that last pose with our throat, with our torso. And now you can feel that compression here with the twisting. We want to compound that internal compression with your breathing. Speaking of, give me 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, very nice. Inhale, take her back through center. Pull both knees in. We're just going to switch it up, y'all. Drop your left arm open, look to your left, and guide your knees to the right. You're going to twist to a degree where your body's like, right there, no more. And that's all right. That's good. We don't want to force our way through that soft edge. We want to ease our way through that. Find the resistance, breathe into it, excavate it, and create some space within our body. Give me 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Let's come back through center. Pull your knees in, neutralize your spine 1 more time. And then just exhale, release your legs out in front of you. Right away, we'll just roll over onto our belly, face the ocean. Take your hands underneath your shoulders and then slide them back around your rib cage. Tops of your feet are down. Now pick your hands off the ground on the first one. And then inhale, just lift your chest up a couple inches. And we'll take a couple of breaths here. Now your feet are still pressing down on the mat. Tops of your feet down. So press your feet down, but can you lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps? Feet down, feet down, knees lifting by engaging quadriceps. Take an inhale, lift up one more time. Oh. Exhale, release, and take it all the way back down. Now you can set your hands down and press a little bit. Let's be gentle, y'all. Do it again. Inhale, lift up. You know, till that sensation in your spine is like, all right, we're getting something done here. Exhale, release, take it all the way back down. One more, everybody. Inhale, lift up to that perfect degree. Breathe in. Exhale, release, and take it all the way back down. This time we will inhale, lift up once again. Breathe in here and hold. Now, take your hands off the ground. Interlace your hands behind your head. Behind your head, back row. And then bend your knees and flex your feet to 90 degrees. Now I want you to press the soles of your feet to the sky. I want you to lift your chest up and lift your elbows up. And I want you to feel your whole posterior chain, the whole entire back of your body engaging. This is key, everybody. Inhale, lift up one more time. Breathe in here now. Exhale, release. Take it all the way back down. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, press up to your hands and to your knees. That would be your tabletop pose. Exhale, round your spine. Tuck your chin to your chest. Push your breath out. Beautiful, y'all. Inhale, take her back to your neutral spine and then curl your toes. Exhale, lift your knees, send your hips high to the sky. You may have heard of this one. We call it downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now in this first downward facing dog, why not pedal your feet out? How do your hamstrings feel? Man, that speaker. Is it bad over there, guys, with that feedback on the speaker? If you would like, you can turn it off, and I'll just project my voice a little bit more that way. We'll see if we get to that. All right. Beautiful. Now settle into this downward facing dog. Make sure your fingertips are spread really wide. Now, we want high hips in down dog. Put a soft bend in both of your knees and try to press your hips higher. There we go. Nice. Chin to your chest. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. Now, can you do this with your shoulders? Can you angle your shoulders so that your armpits point in towards your chin? Yadi, can you take that speaker and move it a little bit more towards you? There we go. Beautiful. Whoa, careful, Yadi. Don't hurt yourself there. Now inhale, bend your knees, look forward here, everybody. End of your exhale, just step your feet behind your wrists at the top of your mat. Good, now feet are about hips width apart. Bend your knees a lot and then drop your head down here. There we go. Option to swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Is it off or on? Off? Okay. I'll do my best to project my voice this way, everybody. Now with that interlacing of your fingers at your lower back, with a little bend in your knees, inhale, find a halfway lift. Pull your hands back and roll your shoulders back. And then keep the clasp. Exhale, fold, and dive in deep. You still got the clasp of your hands. You're just lifting your hands off your lower back and reaching to the ocean. With the intention here, you can kind of feel what's going on. You got your hamstrings and the posterior chain stretching now after we just engaged it. But we've also got some chest expansion and some shoulder opening. Give me 2 more deep breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Oh, very nice. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet wider to the edges of your mat, maybe even off the edges of your mat. Angle your heels in and your toes out. And then squat down deep, everybody. We call it malasana, your frog pose or your yogi squat. Now, if you need your hands on the ground for some support, keep them there. That's all good. But if you're cool with your hands to your heart, your back wants to round, right? Can you press your heart forward? Can you straighten your spine? Come on. And then slightly tuck your chin to your chest. Yadi, it's been a while. We got 2 Yadis at class here. Now, chin to your chest, lengthen your spine, close your eyes, inhale, breathe your body taller. Can you feel your spine, your upper torso lengthen with your breath? Can you use your breath to do that, in fact? And then stay tall, exhale, draw your navel up and in. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, straighten your arms and take your biceps by your ears. We're coming to standing in 5, spine straight, 4, chest lifted, 3, yadi, come on, 2, this yadi, yadi. And then heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. On your exhale, lean to your left and press your hips to the right. Now, a couple deep breaths here. Leaning left, pressing hips right. Sorry, guys, I got no speaker over there, so I'm trying to go back and forth here. Now, head back a little bit so that your throat's open. And then take your biceps back with your ears. And now, can you straighten your arms until this sensation? Straighten those arms, brother. Head back, throat open. Till that sensation is like, ooh. That's what you want it to feel like. Inhale, come on back through center. And then switch it up. Exhale, lean to your left, press your hips to the right. Go. So with our arms reaching and us reaching high, it's called axial extension in our spine. And then leaning to your right here, we've got lateral flexion and extension in our spine. Translation, we got some good stuff cooking, y'all. Give me one more. Inhale. Very nice. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Lean it back. Stretch and make it feel good. Woo! Exhale, fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees and lay your torso out long. Fold her down. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, step to plank pose. That would be Dandasana or push-up position, y'all. Hey, first couple of these, especially on a Sunday morning, I would drop to my knees. But we're not going to let the hips sink down, are we, brother? We're not going to let the hips sink down. Inhale, shift forward. Shoulders have to come in front of your wrist. Now keep a strong core. I'm watching. Exhale, just lower halfway down. Take your elbows straight back. They should touch your side body. And then inhales, upward facing dog. You've heard about this one. Shoulders back and feed your heart through. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Doggy! Beautiful. Now you want to breathe so deep that you can just feel the saturation of oxygen in every cell of your body. And we're getting upside down. We're doing things different, right? We're breathing mindfully. We're moving slowly. We're getting upside down here, meaning your heart above your head, so that oxygen-rich blood is flooding very easily to your brain. We're doing things different. We're hitting the reset button, y'all. Inhale, bend your knees, load up your arms, load up your legs, and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes are touching, y'all. Now inhale, give me a halfway lift, pull your chest and pull your spine long. Squeeze your shoulder blades, brother. Flat back. Exhale, fold and dive in deep. Whoa. Inhale, rise, float. Take your hands, reach them high to the sky. Take that steeple mudra, and then exhale, lean to your right towards the Hoya. Press your hips to the left. Very nice. Inhale, back up, reach up, axial extension, reach high, and then exhale, lean towards Mission Beach. Your hips to La Jolla. Make it sweet. Inhale, come on back through center, lean it back, stretch, and make it feel good, y'all. Woo! Exhale, fold all the way down. I would bend my knees quite a bit there, just to be gentle on my hamstrings and lower back. Inhale, halfway lift. You want to have core and lat engagement here. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, keep that strong core. Exhale, lower halfway down. Beautiful, y'all. Inhale, give me upward facing dog. Tops of your feet down, shoulders back. Feed your heart through. Woo! Exhale, hips to the sky. Yeah, real sweet one right here. Tell you what, dogger. And doggy, yeah? What would you say the capacity of your lungs that you're using right now is? Is it 50%? Is it 60%? See if you can, without struggling, without straining too hard, without making it too taxing. See if you can use 100% of your lungs, but doing so in a way that just, you're in a really balanced state. Right? We're in a rest and digest state. That's what this breathing is supposed to return us to. Inhale, bend your knees, looking forward here, y'all. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, both feet between your hands. Heels and toes are touching. Inhale, give me halfway lift. Again, core, lat, engagement, and length in your spine. Exhale, fold, and dive in deep, y'all. Woo! Inhale, rise. Float your torso, reach it high. Steeple mudra, interlace fingers, release index. To your left, exhale, lean it till the sensation tells you to stop. Inhale, back up, reach up. We're gonna straighten our arms over here, right? Exhale, lean to your right, press your hips to the left. I may be looking that way, but I see everything. Inhale, come on back through center. Lean it back, stretch, and make it feel good, y'all. Woo! Exhale, fold, take it all the way down. I would be bending my knees a little bit. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower with control. The layers are coming off, y'all. I see it. Inhales, upward facing dog. How amazing can you make this feel, huh? Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Hey, we're off to a good start. I see the blood's flowing, the heat's building, and we're doing so in a slow, mindful way, right? We don't want to bulldoze our way through this. Ooh, I tell you what, y'all, give me 3 more breaths. Give me 1 more flow on your own. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. I'm gonna see this fucking pop down here and fix this speaker. 1 more on your own. I'll meet you back in dogger, y'all. Tell you what, Heather, there's no rhyme or reason. Some days it's right. Yep. Some days All right. I'm going to turn it on. We'll see how it goes. You know, feel free to turn it off again if it doesn't go well. Oh. Nice work, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. What capacity of your lungs would you say you're using now? Let's just keep working towards. Whether or not we get to the, or you can even tell if you can get to 100%, doesn't matter. Just give it a try. We'll do our best, no more, no less. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet and arrive at the back of your mat. And then from here at the back of your mat, you can heel toe your feet together. And on your inhale, you're simply going to lift your left leg up and back towards the street. Okay, now we want to flex our foot, and that means you're pulling your toes back towards your shin. And we want to make this a closed hip posture. So you're going to spiral your left thigh inward to the point where your left toes might actually point towards the right side of your mat. Now bend your right knee a little bit and find a halfway lift. So you got to engage your core. And then from here, let's open up our arms and come to fly. Airplane pose. And I always say, if you were to lose your balance and fall, you might even be doing your neighbor a favor by taking them down with you. Right? Just challenging their stress response. I'm sure they'd thank you. Give me 2 breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Big breath in here, y'all. Beautiful. Exhale, release, right back to forward fold. Really simple. For me, that is. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Again, flex your foot. Give me that inward rotation. Left knee bends a little bit. You find a core strength, a halfway lift. Now, can we, with control, come to fly? Airplane pose. Now, you do want to engage your left quadricep because, right, that's your foundation. You want a solid foundation. You don't have to straighten the leg all the way. Remember that inward rotation on your right thigh. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Last 2, Utah. I'll give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale, drinking up that ocean air and saying adios to this one. Woo! Exhale, forward fold. Set everything down. Heels and toes all the way together. Take an inhale, look up and lengthen out. Halfway lift, flat back lengthen. Exhale, fold and squat down deep into ball pose. Lift your heels, tuck your chin to your chest, bring your forehead towards your knees. Now, just kind of like what we did in the beginning of the practice. Can you create that compression in your throat, your torso? Can you still breathe deep amongst whatever intensity this practice might be throwing at you? You're doing amazing. Nice job, Natalie. Give me one more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we're still breathing deep, right? Just unfurl your spine. Keep your lower body the same. Spine nice and tall. Chest lifted. Take your hands straight out in front of you. They're going to act as a counterbalance. Stay high in the balls of your feet. We're coming to standing in 5. Whoa. 4. That's why I don't demonstrate this stuff. 3. Nice. 2. We're all the way up. Keep your hands right out in front of you. We're coming right back down, y'all. 5. Keep your chest lifted. 4. Your spine straight. 3. Try not to make that face or do that thing with your lips. 2. Take one more inhale. Hands to heart. Sayonara to this one. Woo! Exhale, release, forward fold. Heel toe your feet back to about hips width apart. See if you can grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. That would be Padagustasana. Maybe even slide your hands underneath your feet up to the creases of your wrist. That would be Padahastasana. Inhale, look up and lengthen out as you breathe in. Exhale, fold. Pull with your arms. Let your elbows bow out to the sides. And whoo! You hear me every class say that our body's medium of communication is feeling, is sensation, physical sensation. We don't listen with our ears, we listen with our attention and our focus. What is that sensation, that communication telling you right now? Is it too much? Make it just right, y'all. Give me one more. Inhale. Very nice. Exhale, release that. Walk your hands forward to plank pose, Dandasana, or high push-up position, y'all. Sounds to me like that speaker's doing good over there right now. Oh, that makes me so happy, y'all. Beautiful. Now keep a strong core. You could drop to your knees. If you're with me, we're going to inhale, shift forward, and then lower halfway down. Shoulders and hips move together. And on your exhale, press straight back up. Almost like that, but in yoga we call these things push-ups, without our hips sinking down. Push-ups, maybe you've heard of them. Inhale, shift forward and lower halfway down. She was not amused by that. Exhale, press straight back up. It's a tough crowd here on a Sunday morning, y'all. Inhale, shift forward and lower slow without your hips collapsing. Exhale, press her back up. Now, how's your face and how's your jaw? Can you soften? Last two. Inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale, press her back up. Ooh. One more. Inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale, press it back up. Send your hips to the sky. Doggy. Woo! Now I get it. It's Sunday morning. But it was only 5 push-ups. I mean, you should have seen the looks I got from a good 60% of the class here, y'all. Breathe with me. Hey, Sunday morning, you know what time it is, y'all. Get them tickets ready. All aboard the flow train, huh? Woo! Woo! Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop both feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch together at the top of your mat. Inhale, give me a halfway lift. Flatten your back, engage your core, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, and dive in deep. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest. Literally like there's a chair behind you just out of your reach. Reach to the sky. Whoa, brother. Exhale, fold, dive on in. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. We call it Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, hips to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Doggy. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose. Shift forward so that your shoulders are over your wrist. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, reach your left leg back up high. And then exhale, sweep your left foot through to your hand. Stack your knee above your ankle. Stay high and above your right foot. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, let's just take a back bend. Goal post your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades, and lift out of your heart. Inhale, come on back up, reach up. How deep can you breathe? Exhale, take your hands to the ground, step your left foot back, shift forward and lower slow. Simple little Sunday flow. Inhale, that upward face and heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky, Sawi Doggaroo. Inhale, lift your right leg, breathe right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, empty out. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, low lunge, step through, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, come up, reach for the sky, and fill lungs with ocean air. Exhale, back bend. Remember, shoulder blade squeeze, heart lifts. Inhale, come on back up and reach for the sky. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, and yee-haw, y'all. Upward facing, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Doggaroo. Breathe. Nice job, everybody. Hey, Sunday morning, we're not going to rush anything. We're not going to overthink anything. Nothing's going to be overly technical. But we are going to touch, take care of, and maintain everything in a simple, mindful way. A physical exercise and a mental exercise. Get in there, Brian. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop, feet between your hands. Inhale, give me a halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose. Can you sink lower? Reach higher, maybe even breathe in bigger, y'all. Woo, exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs, dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift. You know where you're going with this. You're an expert by now. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shoulders back, feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Inhale your left leg, breathe your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, ha! Inhale, reach high. Go down the exhale, sweep it through, a low lunge, yay! Inhale, rise up and reach up and fill up, crescent pose. Exhale, a back bend, go post those arms. Beautiful. Inhale, come on back up, reach for the sky. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Woo, na, y'all. Move through that flow. Right side on your own. Right side, y'all, go for it. You're just taking those deep diaphragm breaths and you're coordinating some movement with it. Simple movement. Is that a 360 cam? Oh, that's not?
Isn't it? Yeah.
Does this have an external audio input?
I think so. It's you should be able to connect one of those things.
Okay.
It's like Bluetooth.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Nice job, y'all. Beautiful. What, I don't know, what capacity of your lungs would you say you're using now? And are we doing it efficiently? Man, time's running away from us, y'all. Let's keep getting her done. If you're taking a break, you take your break. You join us when you're ready. If you're with me, we're shifting forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Squeezing our legs together. Let me see here. Grounding into your right hand. Inhale, rolling open to your left for Vashisthasana, or side plank pose. There we go. Hey, if your arm is shaking so much you think it might snap in two at any second, you might want to drop to a forearm. Just saying. Maybe a knee, but lift your hips. There you go. Breathe. If you're feeling strong, lift your left leg. 5. Take your left hand, reach to the ocean. 4. Good. We're going plank with left knee to nose in 3. 2. Inhale, reach a little bit longer. Exhale, plank. Pull your left knee into your nose. There you go. Inhale, reach your left leg high to the sky. Let's go back to the flow for a moment. Exhale, low lunge. Step her through to your hands. Stack knee above ankle. Inhale, crescent pose. Rise and reach for the heavens. Exhale. Let's go open arm twist to your left. Open arm twist left. There we go. If balance is the issue, which it seems to be for a couple of us, take your feet wider. Good. Whoa. Now, option for exalted warrior. You could take your left hand and slide it down the back of your right leg. Look over your right fingertips. You come up and start to reach back a little bit. There we go. Now, keep your hips sinking low, but lift out of your waistline. We've got left foot forward, right? Give me 3 breaths. Inhale. As you sink lower, can you feel your right hip flexor? Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Full inhale. Stay here. Exhale it out. Inhale. Come back to center. Reach both hands high. Reach for the sky. And then straighten your front left leg. Shorten your stance and spin your back heel down. Now inhale. Lengthen up. Whoa, whoa. We're squared up to the front of our mat. Inhale, lengthen up. Pull your left hip back. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Now, you probably don't need your leg completely and totally straight. I sure wouldn't. But that's how you can control the intensity, by bending the knees, straightening your leg, by how much you pull your left hip back. Do give yourself some sensation. It's okay to make it a little bit uncomfortable. But let's stop short of pain. Give me one more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, we'll stay with the hamstrings by walking your hands to the right, straightening both legs and paralleling your feet. Feet are going to face La Jolla. Now today, these rows are a little bit tight. You might want to stagger yourself with your neighbor. Otherwise, that halfway lift gets real uncomfortable, y'all. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold down. You know, maybe you can just grab a hold of your ankles, your calves, and just give a little pull. Now drop your head down. Breathe really big. What's the sensation communicating to you now? Nice, y'all. Give me 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Very nice. Exhale. All right. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, open your arms like airplane wings. And then inhale, rise, take it all the way up to standing. Exhale, warrior 2. Turn your left toes out. Bend deep into your front left knee. Good. Long stance here. Sink deep, okay, into your stance. Now feel your left leg and feel your right leg. If you got a lot more like weight in your left leg, can you lean back a little bit? You don't have a mirror in front of you, so it's hard to tell, but we want our shoulders stacked right above our hips. Now inhale, breathe tall and breathe wide. I want you to stretch those arms and create some space. Exhale, I want you to sink a little bit. I know it's Sunday morning, but you can push a little bit. Give me another full inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, reach forward, look for length. Exhale is extended side angle pose. If you're not sure where to be, you're like, do I want my hand to the ground or this, that? You could take your forearm to your thigh. That's a good place. But you're not dropping your ear on your shoulder, are you? Now breathe. Take your right hand, reach to the ocean. Palm facing down. 5. You want sensation, you want to feel something. Option for left hand up parallel. 4. We're taking this right into balancing a half moon. And 3, man, tell you what, we're getting her done today, y'all. 2, now take your hands north and south. Inhale, look down. Take your left fingertips about a foot in front of your toes. And then lean into your front left leg and take your back right leg up parallel to the ground. Yeah, that was almost graceful for some of us. It surely wouldn't have been for me. Nice job, y'all. There we go. Drive down your left heel. Flex your top right foot and spiral your toes away from the ground so your hips stack. Oh, nice. Give me 2. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more. Inhale. Now bend your left knee a lot. Exhale your right hand down to meet your left. Bring your right knee into your nose. Good. And then just set your right foot down next to your left. That would be your forward fold. Inhale. Halfway lift. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, high push-up. Squeeze your legs, ground into your left hand, and roll open to your right. Man, for a Sunday morning, this one just keeps moving. Up here, he's leaking. He's leaking, y'all. Breathe. You're doing amazing. If this is hard, good. 5, maybe right leg up. 4, right hand towards the ocean. 3, and then see if you can take your left hand off the ground. 2, I'm just kidding, do not do that. Take one more, inhale, reach a little bit. Exhale, plank, right knee into your nose. Inhale, reach your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, sweep through, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, crescent pose, rise up, reach up and fill up. Exhale, open arm twist, your heart to La Jolla. Good, now, careful back there. I was just about to say, can you adjust to become a little bit more balanced and steady? She was one step ahead of me. Now, good. Inhale, we're trying to get taller. Breathe your body taller, wider on your inhale. Can you sink and twist a little bit deeper? And now move into your exalted warrior. Right hand sliding down the back of your left leg. Left hand reaching up. Reach up and lift up out of your waistline. Yet allow your hips to sink low. Give me 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath here. Inhale. Woo. Exhale it out. Inhale. Come back through center. Both hands reach high. Straighten both of your legs. Spin your back heel down. Shorten your stance. Inhale. Lengthen out. Pull your right hip back. Keep your leg as it is, straightish. And then exhale. Fold into it. Dive into it. Breathe into it, everybody. Woo, woo. Can I move through the challenge? The intensity with an inner quality of balance and equanimity. She was wondering where I was going with that. Give me 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, very nice. Inhale, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs, parallel your feet. Second set of this. So if you'd like some more chest expansion, shoulder opening, you can once again swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Yeah, inhale, come halfway up. Shoulders roll back, pull back. Keep the clasp, exhale, fold and dive in deep. Currently, what capacity of our lungs are we using right now? You look like you're doing phenomenal, y'all. And you are definitely going to be stronger, more balanced, a little bit better than before for having shown up to your mat. Give me 1 more. Inhale. Good. Exhale. All right. Release your hands to the ground. Inhale. Look up and lengthen out. Exhale, open your arms. Give me them airplane wings, y'all. Now, can you feel your 360 core engaged? Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up. Exhale, warrior 2. Virabhadrasana B. So right toes straight forward, right in the center of your mat. You want your right heel to intersect left arch of the foot directly in the center of the back of your mat. We're bending deep into our front right knee. That knee wants to lean inward on a lot of us, right? Tight hips has that knee kind of pulling inward. So you've got to kind of externally rotate your thigh to find that neutral position. Now steady your gaze and give me 3 breaths. How much can you get cooking in these 3 breaths, huh? Inhale, breathe tall, breathe wide, stretch your arms, create some space. Exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. Again, we're not leaning forward here, are we? We want our shoulders right above our hips. All right? Right foot, left arch of the foot, right in the center of your mat. Hips open towards Mission Beach. There we go. Inhale, reach forward. Give me some length. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Utthita Parishva Konasana. Breathe well, y'all. We're not dropping our ear on our shoulder, are we? Breathe. Take your left hand, reach to the ocean. Palm up facing down. Good. 5. Option for right hand up. Parallel. 4. Supreme core strength, everybody. 3. Moving to balancing half moon or Ardha Chandrasana 2. Take your hands north and south. Inhale, look down. Slide your right fingertips about a foot in front of your toes. Lean into your front right leg. Take your back left leg up parallel to the ground. Right heel drives down, right quadricep engages. Top left foot, a flex of the foot. External rotation. Very nice. 3. Inhale. Exhale, last 2, everybody, and I think we're going to take it home from after this one. Inhale. Stay here, exhale. We got one more. Take an inhale. Bend your right knee a lot. Exhale, left hand to the ground, left knee into your nose. Set your left foot down next to your right. Take an inhale, look up and lengthen out. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, and lower all the way down. See if you can bend your knees and grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand. Left with left. If not, cobra, like we did in the beginning, that's cool. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. Kick them up, kick them back. And if that's not happening, just take everything like an airplane and lift everything up. Right? Give me 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Can you kick and lift up one more time? Exhale, release. Drop your left ear to your mat, gaze to your right. Perhaps bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs. Woo! Shin facing forward. We're going to do that one again, y'all. Bend your knees. Grab right foot or ankle with right, left with left. Let's go. Kick it up. Lift it up. Breathe it on up. Good. Knees in towards each other. Hey, let's work together on this one, huh? Take an inhale here. Exhale. Can you roll on your left side? Roll on your left side. And then keep kicking your right leg back. Get that stretch in your shoulder and your pectoral muscle. Yeah, y'all. Inhale, come back to center, lift up, and then switch it. Exhale, roll on your right. Breathe well. You can rest assured that no matter how awkward you feel in this one, it's nothing compared to how awkward you look in this one. Inhale, take her back through center, kick and lift up one more time. Woo, exhale, release. I think right ear to your mat. You can bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs. How about we meet back in downward facing dog, and what do you say we take her home, huh? Let's take her home, y'all. Take an inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back right knee to the ground. And then move to half pigeon pose. Heel toe your left foot over to or past your right wrist. Hey, now, I've got all kinds of knee stuff, right? So I do this on my back. The supine version. My friend Tom here is demonstrating that. You can do that. Otherwise, if you're good here, walk your hands out, drop your head down, and breathe. Most people that you come across today will only use, I should say, about 30% of their lungs. Most people that you come across today will not flex and stretch every muscle in your body, nor take their joints to the full range of motion, nor supercharge their internal pharmaceutical factories like you are doing. You're not like most people, and that's a good thing, y'all. Acknowledge and thank yourself for that. From here, let's walk our hands back out of this one. Lean onto your left hip, turn back to face the street. And as you do, bring the sole of your left foot to your inner right thigh. Now root into your sit bones. Inhale, reach both hands high to the sky. And then turn and square up with your right leg, and exhale, fold all the way down. You can bend that knee, it's all good. Breathe well, my friends. One more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's take her back up. And then take Baddha Konasana. So the soles of your feet will come together. You're still facing the street. You can grab your ankles or over your toes. Now, rather than trying to round your spine and jam your forehead towards your toes, can you root into your sit bones, lengthen your spine, tilt your whole pelvic bowl forward, and lead with your heart. So you're going to fold with a flatter spine. Ultimately, it'll probably still round a little bit, but you're trying to hinge at your waist rather than round in your spine. And you can use your elbows to pry your hips open a little bit there. I just think back to him a couple weeks ago. After he watched the video the night before. You remember what I'm talking about? One more. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come back up. Just swing your left leg around behind you. We're still facing the street. We've got half pigeon on our right leg. We're just about there. Keep breathing. Keep looking to find resistance, tightness, like you're excavating things that just are no longer should be there. Exhale, walk it out, drop your head down, breathe. Oh. Awesome, everybody. One more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Let's inhale. Come all the way back up. Lean onto your right hip. Turn back to face the ocean. Sole of your right foot to your inner left thigh. We call this Janu Sirsasana. Root down. Inhale. Reach high. Exhale. Fold. And dive in deep. You know, taking this hour to touch, take care of, and maintain every inch of your body is key. Pretty much all these postures and shapes were basic movements, basic shapes our body's meant to be able to take, but if you haven't taken them in a while, it doesn't feel that way, right? Good thing you're here. Give me another inhale. Exhale, let's come back up. Straighten both legs out in front. Roll easily onto your back, where a happy baby pose is awaiting y'all. Awesome. And then how about a spinal twist to finish out? Spinal twist of your choosing. You could do the one we did in the beginning. You could take something a little bit more involved. Let's twist and make sure we hit both sides. And then once you've done that, you could take her back through center, unwind and pull both knees in. And then from there, we're just going to let our legs fall out in front of us. Allow our toes to fall open and our palms to rest face up along your side body. Let's lay back, close our eyes, and together, take a big inhale here through your nose. And a cleansing exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. Hold full. Exhale, clear it. Man, you've done a lot, everybody. A lot of engagement in our breath, our focus, our physical body. Can you release and soften all that so that we can basically bask in the fruits of our labor? Allow yourself to bask in this stillness, and I'll guide us out in just a few moments. Savasana. Viti. Viti. Girls. Tucker. You folks at home, hope you had a great practice. Simple, but seemed pretty complete today. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't subscribed. Hope you get value out of this. It's always my intention to give value. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. Thank you very much, everybody. Namaste.